What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a Pokemon Go tutorial. Now in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you the best, quickest and fastest and bestest and quickest and fastest way of getting shiny Pokemon, if that makes any sense at all. But before we get into the video, of course, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, little notification bell, and if you've got any questions or you want to just meet new people on Pokemon Go, put your friend codes, etc., join our Discord server. The link will be in the description below. That's somewhere where you can come and speak to other people who play Pokemon Go, either spoofing or legit, and you can just meet new people, ask any questions you've got about the spoofing or about cooldowns or even putting in locations of 100 IV Pokemon. So there's a lot of different things we do on that Discord, and it's going to be growing from now. We're setting that side of things up today. We've already got a lot of people that are interested in Pokemon Go on the Discord already, with the over 3,000 members that we already have on there. So guys, go ahead, join Discord. Let's get straight into this video. So one more thing before we get into the actual method, and that is, if you don't have a spoofing application on your phone, you're not going to be able to do this method. This is only for Pokemon Go spoofing players or spoofing people. Let's call them spoofing people. So if you don't know how to spoof and you've got an Android and you want to spoof on Pokemon Go, make sure you go ahead and follow the link in the description, then come back to the video once you've got your spoofing app set up. So now let's talk about something that a lot of people ask me, and I get a lot of these questions every single day. Since I've been doing the how to spoof videos and how to control things, how to, you know, troubleshoot on Pokemon Go spoofing apps, there's the same question that comes up. They don't know what to do, or you don't know what to do about the cooldown. And the cooldown is the most important thing about spoofing, because the cooldown is basically, it's what's going to get you banned if you don't stick to the rules, okay? And I am overly careful when it comes to cooldowns. Like, I go over the top, and I'll explain why in just a second. But basically, a cooldown is, if you're in one location and you've been playing, say for example, I catch a Pokemon outside my house in the UK, and then 10 minutes later, I am now in New York, and I catch a Pokemon in New York, or throw a ball at a Pokemon in New York, Pokemon Go are going to know. They're going to know that you didn't get from the UK to New York in 10 minutes. So that's going to flag as suspicious, and you're going to get, like, it's called a soft ban or a ghost ban, which means the Pokemon will just keep fleeing. Like, every Pokemon you come across will flee, or every raid that you try and go for will simply just fail. It will say you're not near it, or you won't be able to spin stops and all that. They are little shadow bans. They're called shadow bans. And that is just a little trigger that then gets sent to Pokemon Go, or whoever's in charge of Pokemon Go will then look at it and say, there's something dodgy about this account. They might not act straight away. It might take them months. It could take them years, but they will eventually potentially ban your account. Now, first off ban is usually like a week or 2 weeks, and then after that, I believe you do get a permaban, which you don't want to do, so be extra careful with this. The way I do this, and I'll explain it in depth right now so you understand exactly how cooldowns work. If you do any action, so I've said this a million times, if you are at home, right, you open the app on your phone. For the first time you've opened this spoofing app. If you've been playing Pokemon Go at any time in the last 2 hours, do not teleport and do an action. Now, that's to not say you can't teleport, okay? You can still teleport, but just do not do an action. So what you can do, real simple, real easy. Download the app, open it, yeah? Then close the app. This is when you first download it. Close the app, okay? Put your phone down for 2 hours, then come back to your phone, right? You're fresh. After 2 hours, the app doesn't have to be open. It can be closed. It just has to be 2 hours after your last action. So say, for example, it's not the first time you have opened the app and you've been playing for a long time. You've had the spoofing app for months. If I've just caught a Pokemon in New York, I then have to wait 2 hours before traveling anywhere else and catching Pokemon or doing any actions. You can travel to places as long as you don't perform an action. And by action, I mean throwing a Pokeball, doing any berries, spinning a stop, trying to do raids. If you try any of that within those 2 hours, it's not going to work. If the Pokemon start fleeing from you, stop right away. You need to instantly stop. Do not carry on, okay? You can stay in that location, turn your phone down or turn it off for 2 hours or whatever, put it down, or just play something else on your phone for 2 hours, come back, and then you'll be perfect and ready to go. So, does your app need to be open? No, it doesn't. You could wake up in the morning and literally travel all across the world. Like now, I haven't played this game for, I think, 3 days now. I've been super busy with other things. If you see me look in this direction, by the way, this is where the Pokemon app is on my phone right now. So basically, I can control it with my computer, even though it's running through my phone as well, which is literally just here. So basically, what I can do now, because I haven't played for a long time, it's been more than 2 hours. You can see I'm in a highly populated area. This, I believe, is New York, maybe. I can't remember where I last left it. But basically, what you can do, I can go now and go to every single place I want to go in the whole world. So literally, I can go everywhere. So you can go to favorites, hot places. It doesn't mean hot like the heat, although some of these places are pretty hot. It means basically these are the top locations to go to. Okay, these are the best locations. As you can see, I'm in New York because it says 1 minute cooldown. Okay, this was always say 120 minutes. I don't know what it is with this app. It just never goes down for me. It always says 120. I know I'm able to travel wherever I want. So I'm in New York, for example. Now I want to go to Spain. So I click on Zaragoza, Spain, and I click teleport. So what it's done now, it's going to teleport me to Spain. Don't want to spin that start by accident. But you can see here, this is a key spot for you guys. If you want to go and level up, just go to this area here. We'll put this in the Discord as well so people know about this spot. But so for example now, I want to just like walk. Let's go for a little walk. So we'll use the joypad. We'll just go for a little walk out of this area so you can actually see where we are. And what you can do in this area, for example, right, you can now click on a Pokemon, okay? So I've clicked on this Pokemon. Now, that's fine. You're not breaching the cooldown by doing this. As soon as you throw a ball, do a berry, or any other action, boom, that's it. I'm stuck in this area for 2 hours. If you just go away, it's fine. You haven't broke the cooldown. You haven't done any action. You're just clicking on Pokemon. You can click on them and have a look. And this is where we come into the thing of efficient farming or efficient ways to catch shiny Pokemon. So you can go around basically and click every Pokemon in this whole area to see if they're shiny. If they are shiny, which is not, they will have like a shiny emblem on them. You'll know they're shiny. If you want to catch it, then catch it. If I was you and I come across a shiny, I would just catch it anyway. So how do we narrow this down? First things first, wait 2 hours, put your phone down, put it away, don't play Pokemon Go for 2 hours, then do exactly what I'm going to do now. So basically what you're going to want to do is go into feeds. Now in feeds, you'll only have the top one, so let's just cancel this. You'll only have 100 IV if it's preset and you haven't set any more up. What you're going to want to do is press the cross at the top right. Leave these the way they are. Leave them 1 to 35, 0 to 100. Unless you really want 100 IV shiny Pokemon, then just leave it because you're narrowing down your chances and you're just going to basically be looking for longer to find that God roll perfect Pokemon. Unless that's what you want, just leave it. Distance, I put that in limited. Priority, time, that's because there's the time it was spawned. And then the Pokemon where it says all. If you don't care, right, you can literally just click on it. Click on the bottom right where it says only possible shiny. I can't show you the bottom right of the screen because it's going to show you my ID and stuff, and I don't want that to be out. So basically, you can just click select all, and it's just selected every shiny Pokemon that there is. If there's Pokemon that you do want, and you're like, actually, you know what? I only want a certain Pokemon. I want a shiny Pikachu, okay, and a Jigglypuff, and you want an Abra and a Geodude. That's what you want, you know. So you just click done when you've ticked them all. And then click save. You can name it if you want. If you want to put it a different name so you know which ones are relevant for each Pokemon, you can. Or if you're searching for one Pokemon, like I had one for Gibbles before because I wanted a shiny Gibble. And I just basically labeled it Gibble. So then what you're going to do is click on the like is it like a site or an aim or like a geotag? Maybe, I don't know what that is, but click on that and it will tell you, look, despawn. These ones with DSP, right? That means they're despawning. So despawning's in 2 seconds. So see this here where it says time, you're going to want to click the arrow the opposite way. So if you've got it like this, and I tried now to go there, I've got 8 seconds because it's disappearing in 8 seconds. Whereas if I click this is just arrived. Like Jigglypuff has just arrived. So click on it and click teleport. Now this is the bit that can take the longest, depending on your internet and connection, etc. How fast the map loads in when you teleport. You'll know when you're pretty much loaded in because usually some Pokemon will be around. If your Pokemon is not there, it could be an error. Okay, there could just be a mistake in the IV where in the feed where it said it's going to be here, but it's not. But generally, 9 times out of 10, I don't have a problem finding the Pokemon that I'm there for. It's not always going to be shiny. However, you'll pretty much find that Pokemon. So once you get rid of all the weather conditions, as you can see, it's spawned me on top of the Pokemon that I want. So all you're going to do is simply click on it. It would have been good if it was shiny, but it's not. And you look at the name here. It's not shiny. We know it's not shiny. So don't do anything else apart from just back out. Then go back to your feed. If you want more Jigglypuff, go for Jigglypuff. But this one here, for example, I want this one now. So we're going to teleport to Pikachu. And basically, you can see the pattern here. There is another method as well, which I'm going to show you in a second, which is kind of easy as well. But, you know, I prefer this method because it spreads the search out across the world or across wherever you want it. You can limit it to like a small location. Well, I'll show you that in just a second. So let's see if this Pikachu is going to be 1 is going to arrive. 2 is if it's going to be shiny or not. As I say, my internet is a little bit slow right now because I'm doing a lot of things at the same time. But for you guys, if you're just playing the game or you're just out and or even using your 4G or 5G, you're going to be fine. It will just load in a lot faster. And it doesn't help that I'm going to a lot of these weathered places. Now, for me, luckily enough, it's spawned in a Jigglypuff as well. So we'll take a look at that as well while we're here, right? So this is not, unfortunately, shiny. So we back out, click on the Pikachu. If I can get him, yep. Of course, not shiny, so back out. If you wanted to check the other Pokemon around, just click on them. Only if you want them, though. Because I've done this before where I've clicked on a random Pokemon like, oh, I'll just check it. And it's been shiny and I didn't really want it. And you kind of feel like you've used up your luck, you know. So none of those were shiny. But basically, you get the idea. You just go through this list here. Make sure you sort it by time and put the arrow facing down. Otherwise, you're not going to find any. And just go through the list. Just keep traveling. Another way of doing it is on here, go to favorites. Then what you're going to do is go to hot places. This is, bearing in mind, this is with PG Sharp. So if you haven't got PG Sharp and you don't want to, make sure you watch the video, go and download it. I'll show you exactly how to do it. So for this, we're going to go into, say, New York, right? So in fact, we're not. We're going to go to we're going to go to New York. Let's go to New York. We're going to teleport to New York. Now, New York's got some weather warnings. You see how quick this loaded in for us as well, by the way. So what you're going to do now is go to your feed. Okay, that new filter that we just made, so for the Pikachus and stuff, and then change it now to distance. Now, you're going to see that a lot of these will be closer. However, this is where you need to click the arrow up. So closest first, down to furthest away. So this one is only, 1,500 meters away. So let's teleport to it. This means sometimes they'll load in a lot faster. Again, with me, don't take it as like it's going to do it quickly because of the streaming situation. But it should load in faster if they're near you. So always go from nearest to furthest. Bearing in mind now, keep an eye on that, whether they're going to go or not, whether whether their Pokemon's going to disappear or not. So keep an eye on that as well. That's the danger of doing it this way. But some people do like this way because if you do catch one, or you see another Pokemon there, random Pokemon, you think, oh, I need that Pokemon. You can catch it and still fast travel to these ones. So basically, let's click on all of these around here, see if we can get a shiny. The chances of me getting a shiny within this video, probably slim. But this is the most efficient way to go out there and literally search for them. It's basically just clicking. As long as you don't action, you don't break your your cooldown, so you're pretty good to go. You know, you can just keep clicking on as many as you want until you find one that you actually need. We're going to click on this as well. Why not? But no, not shiny. So you get the drift. So with this now, if I go back to the feed, the next one down from it is literally only like... See, that's going to disappear in 50 seconds. So we might not get this one. Let's go ahead and try and get it. But it's only like down the road from it. Well, I say down the road. It's not that far enough to upset cooldowns. Now, bear in mind that if it says 1 minute cooldown, wait the minute, okay? And what you can do is click on the Pokemon and then wait the minute. So say, for example, this. If it had like a minute cooldown, I can just leave my phone on this for a minute. Make sure it's been like, I'd probably say more than a minute. Put like 5 minutes just to be safe. Then catch it if it was a shiny or not. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. As I say, join the Discord server because we can help you out with any problems you've got. I'll try and get back to as many of you as fast as I can. But if we all do it together and help each other out, it's going to be a lot easier. There'll be more methods on how to spoof on iPhone. Also some more hints and tips on how to catch Pokemon and how to do the buy raid passes and how to also... go and join the community events. We'll do videos on that as we go through the channel. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe button. Happy shiny hunting, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!